Hello everyone, it's Katrin with Blend Precisely, and today is May 8th, and I'm coming to you today to give you a new feature. We will be talking about price per unit. So this one is a brand new feature. It's in Blend Precisely right now. We just launched it this morning. It's in beta version, and it has one minor little thing we need to talk about. And there will be more coming along those sides in terms of cost comparison and also looking at the single prices. So let me go ahead and share the screen right away. And share screen. Let's see, this one. Here we go. And I believe you should be able to see this one right now. All right, so let's get started in our new inventory section. And we will just come straight over here. And there is actually, it's going to be a very short live today because there's not too much to go around because it's right there for you here. The PPU right now, dollars per gram. So every single ingredient here has been converted into dollars per gram. And that lets you, of course, let's see if we have some frankincense, if we have somewhere. Okay, so that lets you compare dollars per price immediately by either essential oil, by the common name. You can also go by suppliers. You can also go by different essential oils. Do I have maybe more lavender? Let me see if I have more lavender in here. These two lavenders, but you can see here the comparison. So this one, for example, is Aromatics, and this one is Forihana, and it's an incredible price difference. $3.84 and 0.63, but this is 5 milliliters and this is 15 grams. So obviously, oops, I clicked something wrong. Obviously, with volume, you always get a better price. But I think it is valuable to look at the different, this one is in Blend Precisely, to look at different suppliers in order to make really educated decisions on where you're going to buy. Is it going to be the quality you need in terms of organic? In my belief, we rarely use anything bigger than 15 grams or 50 milliliters as an aromatherapist, unless you make, of course, bulk products, but that's another story. But just in terms of oils, it's really practical to put in all of your different suppliers and just do a price comparison. But then also, secondly, of course, see, is it organic, wildcrafted? Do they have fair wages? And all of these kind of things you do want to know. So as you can see here, Boswellia, and there are a few different ones. Serrata, that's the CO2 already. So I think the best bet is actually to just go to your ingredients and look at the ones you have. And I think I really just have two different lavenders in here. They are both angustifolia, and yeah, the price difference was quite big. And let me go back to my frankincense. And this one is the Kateri. Aromatics, again, more expensive. And then Forihana, I have a better price, and it's $170. So yeah, in order to see an update, so let's say, for example, you now got a new price, and let me just go over to lavender. Oh, you know what? Let me just add another lavender. That's maybe better. Hang on just a second. I'm going to add a lavender from our list of ingredients, and I'm going to add this one here, make this mine as well. Come over here and search for lavender. And I just copied this one over. I can see it created 5/8. That's May 8th exactly. And I'm going to change it to US dollars. And let's go and let me just grab quickly plant therapy's price. Plant therapy, just 1 second. I'm going to stop my screen and show you my entire screen. And so you can see that I get another price. And yep, here we go. Plant therapy. Let me grab lavender from here, the price. So let's say I purchased lavender, and let's get the lavender fine. And they have a 10 milliliter and a 5 milliliter. Let's make sure it's Angustifolia. Where do they have the description? Where's the Latin name? Oh, it says on here. Okay, Angustifolia 5. So 10 milliliters is $15.49. So I'm going to go back. $15.49 for 10 milliliters. And I'm going to change this over to plant therapy. And then I can compare the 3 different oils. And let's see, I don't have a GCMS report right now. All good. All right. So the only thing right now, we have to click refresh in order to get the prices in. That's going to be updated. So lavender, here we go. We have plant therapy, Forihana, aromatics. And I can see already that aromatics is the most expensive one. Forihana is the least expensive one, and they are organic too. And then plant therapy is $1.75. So it's somewhere in the middle. If I think of costing out for my products, I would definitely double check the quality. If the price is right here, I know the Forihana oils are amazing. I haven't ordered really too much from aromatics, mostly because of pricing, but that's just me. And then plant therapy, I have ordered, and I was always pretty satisfied with their quality as well. But you do want to make sure you have a GCMS report. You do want to make sure that that the price is right, that it's hopefully organic or wildcrafted, and also that you can always ask questions. And of course, everything else looks correct on the label. So this part here would tell me either, of course, I would love to use this in my products because it's the least expensive and I can get the biggest profit margins. Now, if you decide for anything else, like plant therapy, for example, it still gives you an overview of it's doable, but it will make a huge difference to go from 63 cents per gram to $3.85. For here, I will hardly have any profit. I will not have any profit margin. So I would already know that in this case, aromatics would be out for me in production, but for personal use maybe. And definitely Forihana or plant therapy is more in the ballpark of me being able to create a profit margin. So I can go back, and maybe aromatics actually changed their prices, but I will go back right now and we can go to aromatics and just double check their prices. And let's search for lavender. Oops. Lavender. And let's see, they have lavender oil, the artisan, one of the two. So I believe this price here was for the artisan, I think. But let's just go in here to lavender oil. Go to the 15 milliliter one, and the 15 milliliter is $19. So let's just update the price for aromatics. So 15 milliliters, and it's now $19. I believe that's true. And then probably plus tax, I would imagine as well, but I didn't put tax in there. Okay, so $19. And let's just update it once. Let's go back to lavender. So, oops, sorry. That's the only thing. You just have to click refresh for now, but it's going to change. So I can see, okay, so aromatics actually is in the larger amounts, if you buy 15 milliliters, it's actually now cheaper than plant therapy. So here I can really judge nicely. Am I going to go out and buy more oils from which supplier, and how is it going to affect my pricing when I create products? So definitely I would say go and shop around a little bit before you actually purchase, and just see quickly what is the PPU, and is it going to help me in getting a good profit margin. So I'm really, really open to any suggestions or anything you would like to know. But I think it's really cool to see now with different suppliers, you can have different prices, and that will actually make the decision for you or lead you towards the decision on with whom you want to work and how your profit is going to look like before you buy. So that's, I think, really helpful if you're in business. Double check the PPU and make sure you get the best price for your products and the biggest profit margin possible, so you can actually survive as an aromatherapist or skincare formulator. So I will talk to you soon. That's it for today. If you have any questions, do please let me know, and I'm happy to jump into the comments and answer your questions. If you do not have Blend Precisely, we do have a 14-day trial. Feel free to check it out, blendprecisely.io, not .com, .io. And then also, if you're watching from YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will be more on here than in our Facebook groups, because we are not allowed to stream in there anymore. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye, everyone. Ciao, ciao.